Hey YouTube, today's title is the Big Tease. Now the reason it's the Big Tease is because I've been telling you guys that this was coming in today. I was very excited and I didn't know whether I was going to show it to you guys today or if I was going to wait till I set it up then show it to you, or if I was going to wait till I set it up and got it all set up, you know, sighted in, shooting some groups, and then show it to you. But last night I had an idea, and I want to tell you guys about this idea, and then we'll get to why this is the Big Tease. So my idea is because I tell you guys all the time that I will only speak to what I own. I don't speak to, if I have a gun and it's the same caliber, I will tell you about it, but I will say, but I'm speaking about my gun. I can't tell you about your gun because it's your gun, I haven't shot it. So I can't tell you about your gun. And I won't speak to the same model with a different caliber because I don't own the different caliber. Pretty much like it's not my gun, okay? Now, I do that simply because I want to try to put my knowledge in your head. Now, you can take and transfer some of that knowledge to different brands, to different calibers or whatever, but I want you to understand that what I tell you may not hold true even for the same make and model, because barrels are just so sensitive. I might have a gun that shoots 2 pellets, good. You might have a gun that shoots 10 pellets, good. Like you shoots everything in your cabinet and still wants to eat up something else. But that's just the way it is, and that happens in powder burners too. You just don't see the disparity as much as you do in pellet rifles. So yeah, you know this is a pellet rifle. Now, my thought that came to me last night was, although we do this on every video in some type of way, we don't do it the way I'm about to ask you. So I'm asking you for your help, guys. Nope, I don't want your money. Nope, I'm not saying please like, subscribe. I'm not saying that. You guys know that that part is just not me. I'm not going to tell you that my son won't say that. But what I would like for us to do is I am going to have a help me session. So not a live, it's just going to be, I'm going to come on and I'm going to talk about some of the questions that I get asked, give my opinion on it, okay? I would like you guys, if you come on, if you see some stuff that people have been asking, I would like you to respond to that particular post. But on the help me days, just get on and say, hey, I saw this question and I've experienced that before, and this is what you need to do, or you know, this is what I was told. So that way that people will know on Help Me that they can come and look through the feeds and see if something that they have a question about, or you have a question about, or even me, that you might be able to find an answer on that particular video, that feed. All right, guys? So I get a lot of questions about the GXCS3. I get a few questions about the Heel. I get a few questions about the BSA. I used to get questions about the Zisico. So I'm going to go ahead real quick and address some questions about the GXCS3 that some things I didn't even pay attention to until somebody asked me, and some things, like I say, when you own something, you tend to look over over things that you might have questions about if you didn't already have it. So, I've been asked about the whip. I've been asked 2 different questions about the whip. One, is it removable? And then the other thing about the swivel, can you remove the swivel? Is it a plug? Well, can you remove the whip from the swivel? How does it connect to the swivel? So the whip is just a basic whip, okay? You can remove it because it's a basic whip. You can replace it. It goes on the swivel. And I had a question, hey, well, I want to use a longer whip. You can replace it because it's a basic whip. Length has nothing to do with it. It's just a basic whip, so the thread pattern is all that makes the difference. So here's what happens, guys. If you put a longer whip on your GXCS3, it will work, but what will happen is if you want to wrap that around so that you can carry it, like where the electric cables go, it's going to be too long because that just fits that whip. Just fits it. So you wouldn't have room to continually to wrap around and then do it because there would be no room. You'd have to wrap it over the case or you'd have to carry it separately. But it is replaceable. It is not a quick connect. It screws in. Okay? Not a quick connect. It screws in. Now, could you put a quick connect on it? Probably not, because that swivel is up flush against the case. So with that being said, yes, the whip can be disconnected. Yes, it can be replaced with a longer whip. And no, it's not quick disconnect. It's just a screw-in basic whip. Other things about it. Does the GXCS3 tend to slow down the last 200 or so PSI? I don't know if it's the 200 or so, but the closer that you get to filling the gun, whether it be 3,000 or 3,500 or whatever, the more pressure that gun or bottle or whatever you're filling builds, yes, it does slow down the GXCS3. It still runs fine and it still doesn't struggle to fill up anything, but it does slow down some. Not a big deal to complain about. You've never heard me say much about it. You might have heard in one of my videos that I said, well, you can tell that the pressure has leveled off because you can hear the difference, but no performance issues that I can really complain about. The Young compressor, or the Chinese knockoffs of the Young, how does it compare to the other compressors? Okay, if I had it to do all over again and I know what I know now, I would never buy the Young. But the Young, when working, is a great compressor. It's just some people have better luck. I didn't have great luck, but they do the job, and when they're working correctly, they do a heck of a job, and probably better than even the most expensive compressors out there. They just have a lot of power and they can fill stuff kind of quickly. Now, what about this is the Big Tease? The Big Tease is, I'm going to open this box right here on this video. Now, if I open this box and the next box lets you guys know what the gun is, then I'll go ahead and show it to you. If it does not, then you have to wait until I set it up. Told you, the Big Tease. So, let's not hold back, guys. Let's go ahead and get this party started. I can't wait to see this gun. I have literally been watching the delivery to see where UPS was at. This gun came from Air Guns of Arizona. It took quite a while. I ordered this gun and I ordered my my Talon P at the same time. So both guns in the same order, and you see how quick I got the Talon P, but not this gun. All right, so I'm gonna tilt the box and get the gun out, which I think is gonna have the box of the gun. It's not gonna be in a case or nothing, so you're gonna get to see it. But might let you know if you want to go out and place a bet. Okay? Are you betting? Is it gonna show you the gun? Can you see that? Huh? Can you see it? Are you gonna know when I tilt this over? You might want to go place your bets. Put it on pause and go place your bets real quick. Let me know what you thought. From what I can see, you're not gonna get to see the gun. Up. Well, if you're from Europe, then you probably know what this gun is. If you're into PCPs, you have a pretty good idea of what this gun is if you've been into it for any length of time. Now, the question is, should I show it to you? Because this is German. German made for the American market. I'm trying to see. I see nothing that tells you what this gun is. So guys, it is here, but you don't get to see it. How about that? Look, I was even hoping that you were going to get a chance to see it because the box is broken. But, guys, it's going to be another video, alright? The gun's made in Germany. How about that? Till next time, guys, stay safe, shoot straight.